And when nobody fuck around and
A drug queen's journey in the streets of Detroit. Chapter 1: The Rise of the Drug Green. With Cortez out of the picture, Fantasia had taken over his drug operation and turned it into something bigger and more sophisticated than ever before. She had created a new drug, called the Green, which was a potent and highly addictive substance that had become wildly popular on the streets. Fantasia had an army of loyal drug dealers working for her, and she made sure that the drug Green was available in every corner of the city. She had become a master of the underground drug trade, and she was making millions upon millions of dollars every year. Chapter 2: The FBI Investigation. But Fantasia's success had not gone unnoticed by law enforcement. The FBI had been keeping a close eye on her for months, gathering evidence of her illegal activities and preparing to take her down. One day, they finally made their move. They raided Fantasia's headquarters, arresting her and her top lieutenants and seizing all of her assets. Fantasia was shocked and devastated. She had thought that she had covered her tracks well enough to avoid detection, but the FBI had been one step ahead of her the whole time. Chapter 3: The Betrayal and the Escape. Fantasia was taken to a maximum security prison, where she faced the prospect of spending the rest of her life behind bars. But then, a shocking twist occurred. One of her former lieutenants, who had turned against her during the FBI investigation, approached her with a plan for escape. He had connections on the outside, and he promised to help her if she agreed to cut him in on some of her drug profits. Desperate to get out of prison, Fantasia agreed to the plan. With the help of her former lieutenant, she escaped from prison and went on the run. Chapter 4: The Final Showdown. The FBI was hot on Fantasia's trail, and they were determined to bring her to justice. But Fantasia was equally determined to evade capture, and she was willing to do whatever it took to stay free. For months, she continued to run her operation from hiding, sometimes changing location several times in a single day. But then, the FBI finally caught up with her. In a dramatic showdown in the streets of Detroit, Fantasia and her loyal followers engaged in a brutal firefight with the FBI and local police. The battle raged for hours, with both sides sustaining heavy casualties. In the end, Fantasia was surrounded and outnumbered, but she refused to give up, fighting until the bitter end. She was killed in the crossfire, ending her reign as the most powerful drug lord in the city. Though Fantasia's empire was destroyed, her legacy as a fierce and determined leader lived on, inspiring generations of young people to fight for their dreams, no matter the obstacles in their way. If you like this story, you're more like this story. You just read it today by liking and subscribing to O.R.D Extreme, Fire TV, IP, and visit us at our website.